Hi again. Let's talk about something we don't often name, the fear of freedom. When we begin to heal, when we start to grow, when we create something that feels truly ours, something unexpected can happen. We feel a kind of resistance, not just from others, but from inside ourselves. A shrinking, a pulling back, a strange guilt or anxiety that doesn't quite make sense. And often, that's not because we're doing something wrong. It's because we are touching a wound we didn't even know was there. When your mother couldn't tolerate your power, your independence, your aliveness, she may have taught you, without words, that it's safer to stay small. You may have learned, don't shine too brightly, don't take up too much space, don't want too much, don't speak too clearly. Because the moment you did, you were met with punishment, withdrawal, criticism, emotional chaos. So you adapted. You make yourself smaller, quieter, more pleasing, less threatening. You buried parts of you to survive, parts of your spirit. And now, years later, those parts may still be afraid to come out. This is what we call invisible loyalty. The unconscious agreement to stay entangled with the mother's pain, to not grow past her, to not surpass what she could handle. It's not your fault. It was never conscious. But it may still be running your nervous system. And as you begin to free yourself, to speak your truth, to build something real, to take your rightful space in the world, that old loyalty may whisper, what do you think you are doing? Who do you think you are? You're going to get hurt again. This will destroy everything. But here's the truth. You're not betraying her by healing. You're not hurting her by growing. You're simply becoming who you were always meant to be. This isn't about blame. This is about freedom. Freedom from patterns that kept you trapped. Freedom from a lineage of silence and fear. Freedom to live without asking for permission. And yes, it can feel terrifying at first, because it's unfamiliar, because the nervous system doesn't yet know that freedom is safe. But it can learn. You can teach it. Slowly, gently, over time. Your body can learn to feel safe with your own power, your own voice, your own joy. You don't have to stay small to be loved. You don't have to betray yourself to belong. you can step out of the trance and you can begin again. If this speaks to you, share what's coming up in the comments, or just take a breath and notice. You've made it here. You're not alone. We're growing together.